third step in being mentally ready to succeed or to win is to be committed to implementing. Tony Robbins has a quote that I love that says, "The path to success is to take massive, determined action." And I think a lot of people fall short in this. And when I look at that, to me, it's really three things, okay? The first thing is people have all these big ideas and then they don't actually follow through. They don't do the action needed. And I found that there's two types of people. There's movie makers and there's predators. And you want to be a little of both. Movie makers sit there, they have this great idea, this good plan, this great vision, and then they play it out in their head over and over, and then they play out this in their head. Then 3 days later, they're adding another piece in their mind about, I'm going to do this. Next thing you know, it's 3 weeks later. They've already written the entire screenplay. They got the whole movie. They haven't done anything. And then they realize, you know what? Oh, wow. The first part of my movie needed to happen 10 days ago because the window closed on that particular opportunity. All they have is a movie. Don't be a movie maker. Kind of write your story as you go, but you got to get started. You got to take that action and implement. The second people are predators. And the reason I say they're predators is they only eat what's right in front of their face at that very second. And 30 minutes later, if there's something else in their face, they've totally forgot about their first thing. Other people call it the shiny object. But still, in either event, the predator, he's going to have this plan and this idea and this action, and he's going to go after it, and he's going to do nothing but be action. The problem is he's not going to stick to his plan. The movie makers do nothing but stick to plans that they never actually go through with. Predators only do what's in front of their face, and next thing you know, both those guys are in the exact same boat. You got to have a little movie maker in you, but you got to have a little predator in you because you got to get active. You got to make the steps and implement your ideas and your plans and your business model. The other thing that you really have to focus on is don't mistake action for progress. You ever had a day where you worked 8 hours, 10 hours, and I was doing it busy, I was doing this, I was doing that, and then you get done with the day and you look at it and you're like, where did I go? Like, what did I really get done today? I didn't add any loans to the pipeline. I didn't make any new contacts. I didn't take any new applications, but I was doing all this stuff, right? Don't mistake that stuff, action for progress. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're moving forward. And kind of monitor yourself, okay? And the final thing that I really think is key when you start thinking about implementing ideas, taking big ideas and breaking them down into small pieces. So you have this plan, you built this thing out, you're part movie maker, now you're going into predator mode and you're going to start knocking it out. Take it into small chunks because you can't bite the whole piece of the pie at once. Slice it up, cut it up. I'm going to do this, and give yourself definitive dates. Say, I'm going to do this by this day. And I know my next part of the pie is this by this day. That's how you're going to have an effective implementation. I've got some tools and things that I'll share with you guys as well that I think is key, but really keep this in mind because too many times people are ready, they're mentally ready, they've got all the tools they need, but they just don't implement. And I see that time over time where loan officers just don't implement all their great ideas. If they'd only implement, they'd see a 30, 40, 50% increase in their production.